In this video, I want to talk about the front-end features that the VPin Studio has to offer. You can find them summed up in the preferences. So if you go to the preferences, you have here the section VPin Studio front-end preferences, and this section sums up all UI elements that are visible during the VPin or for the VPin front-end, for example, Pinner Popper or Pinball X. So I'm going to show you how you can set them up, how they work, and how you can configure them. The first important thing you have to do is you have to go to the controller setup and configure the controller inputs, which can be keyboard or any controller board you have installed in the cabinet. At least it's the theory. I'm only testing this here right now. I'm showing you this right now with an Xbox controller, but I hope that other controllers will work as well. Note that you have to configure the controller inputs on the cabinet because, yeah, it's hardware, so you have to do it on the cabinet. So let's do that. Click on the controller inputs, and as you can see, you can bind the keys for the different UI features the Studio has to offer, such as the reset key, a key for the overlay, pause, start for launching something, and the left-right navigation. I can quickly show you, for example, navigation key left. So I press the button on the Xbox controller, and you can see the key code is updated. If you're wondering why it is taste, it's a Taste. It's a German word for button, so don't be confused. And yeah, once we're done here, we can press save. Note that I don't configure an overlay key. I'm going to show you why. So we save the settings and head over to the overlay section. I checked with the checkbox show overlay on startup. So once I launch Pinner Popper, the overlay should show. I stick it with the default configuration just for demo purposes. So there's nothing more to do here. Next, we head over to the pause menu. And here we have the checkbox show pause menu instead of overlay, which saves us one key. So once the VPX simulator is running and we press the pause or overlay key, we always show the pause menu instead of the overlay. For the pause menu, you have several display options here, which changes the rendering or how the menu entries are rendered, or especially the tutorial videos are rendered. And let's stick here with the default, and also that we render the tutorial videos on the topper screen. There's an additional field here for the video authors you want to see. For example, I recommend Kongedam as the author from a bunch of tutorial videos I can only recommend. Take a look on the virtual pinball spreadsheet if you want to see which videos are available. So yeah, I've limited the videos to this author. And finally, notifications. Wait, before I forgot that. In order to get the video links in the pause menu, you have to make sure that the VPS mapping is set. For example, for here, Austin Powers, I know there's a video on, let's check the virtual pinball spreadsheet. So if we take a look here, we see tutorial, Kongedam, available. But in order to load this video in the pause menu, this mapping must be set, otherwise the entry won't appear. So let's back to the last point in the preferences, notifications, and here you can select which notifications should pop up when something happens. For example, if you achieve a new high score, notification should be shown, and and for various other situations too. And you can also configure the time, how long they should stay, stuff like that. So finally, let's take a look how this looks during runtime. So if I launch Popper now, then here we go. You can see the dashboard launches with my cabinet configuration. In this case, it's not an actual cabinet, but my PC, my development environment. So if I press now any key, I take the controller for this. So for example, press button right, then popper appears. I can select various tables, and as I've mentioned earlier, I select awesome powers.
Please wait. I am now loading up the game. Have fun.
Because this one has a video which I want to show you how that this is actually working. So after a short initialization, we can start the game. Just ignore the broken screen setup. Okay, when I now press the pause button, you see the game pauses, and I can use my Xbox controller to navigate left-right to see the different cards or high score images that have been added, and also the YouTube video, which is now launched on the topper screen. As you can see, the Chrome browser, wait, I pause here, the Chrome browser automatically is resized to the size of the topper screen. And once I switch back to another menu, it disappears again. And if I press now continue, yeah, the game continues to play, and that's all about the overlay and pause menu. So let's exit, head back. Hold on, that's the right key. So if you're having any issues, I forgot, the high score scan has been finished. If you would have achieved a new high score, an additional notification would be shown. So this checkbox only notifies you that the scan is finished. This way you don't have to wait to make sure that the server finishes the high score scan. If you have issues with the controller setup, or if some controller setup is supported, please report it on my Discord channel or with a GitHub ticket. I'm happy to help or see if I can improve the support there. Until then, have fun with it, and goodbye.